Hi everyone, this is HJ, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Black episode 30. Last time we finished the Celestial Tower, and I guess by that same nature we also started the Celestial Tower. Today in episode 30 we're going to go take on the Mistralton City Gym and the awesome flying Pokemon that live inside. But before we get there though, we got some things we gotta do. For those of you that are playing at home, the Mistralton City Gym is flying type, and if you pay attention at all to Team HJ, you will understand that I don't really have any guys that are good against flying type. The weaknesses to flying type, or the strengths against flying type I should say, are electric, ice, and rock, and I don't have any of those, but that's what TMs are for. So I couldn't teach Volt Switch to anybody, but I can teach Rock Tomb to a couple people, so we ended up teaching Rock Tomb to Mr. Miyagi, and also to Pansear, and that's to kind of help us through the gym so we can get that type advantage once in a while. Granted, it won't be as great as if we had an entire type advantage Pokemon, but we take them as we can get them, right? That's what happens on Team HJ. We just make things work, not necessarily in the most correct way. My unorthodox stylings will eventually lead us to victory, but not in the way that everyone would think that would happen. So that's what's going on with that. Move Pansear to the front of the pack because he is the weakest of the non-HM Pokemon. And it's also summer now, even though it's fall out. I don't know how to take that. I don't know, whatever. So we accidentally get kind of stuck here, and we end up going to that random building, which I'm guessing is like the airport main HQ. I don't know. I accidentally came in here, but in here we talked to this random person, and they gave us a Sharp Beak. And what the Sharp Beak does is when it's held by a Pokemon, it'll boost its flying type moves. I think you can consider Daisy part flying, but I'm not sure. I think it's water / flying. But Daisy's the HM slave, and it doesn't matter anyway. So maybe I'll do that, maybe not, probably not. I don't know. And we eventually get over to the gym, which is at the top of the airport-ish area, I guess. And random Pro Trip trainer guy gives us a freshwater, like he's been doing for the last 5 gyms. Just between you and me, rock, electric, ice, flying types, and more weaknesses people know about. Use Pokemon and moves of those types, victory is practically yours. By the way, to proceed in the gym, use the cannons to move forward. The cannons can go multiple directions. So that's the theme of this gym. Cannons everywhere. And you'll see this cannon here, which we have to take because there's no other way to go. And it bounces stuff off the wall, or almost off the wall, and you can't go that way through the barrier, so we have to go down and use the cannon so it can take us across that barrier we couldn't get through the right. So I will give him some credit. This is a little creative. I haven't seen cannons in a Pokemon game before, at least using this aspect. So isn't it great that you can experience how flying Pokemon feel? Not really, but we can pretend that it's cool. So again, for those of you playing at home, this is the flying type gym. HJ doesn't have any native flying type ass kickers, so we're gonna make do with some Rock Tomb, and we'll see what happens. We're into a lot of Tranquil this episode. Not that it's a problem, because Rock Tomb doing work. And we got Miyagi too, and I guess I'm probably wrong in thinking this, but I think Tranquil is normal / flying, and Miyagi's fighting, which is good against normal. So I forgot why I was in my item pack. I think it might have been for a potion. Maybe? No, well, maybe. I don't know. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded this, so you'll have to forgive me. Yeah, it's super potions, so we'll keep those hot and keyed and ready. Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I recorded this. You'll have to forgive me if I'm not fully up on what happened in the episode. In order to jump higher, I'm practically I didn't see that. It looked like I'm practically really hard, but I know that's not what it said. Maybe practicing really hard? I'm practically really hard. Things you should not say in a Pokemon game unless you're a Rock-type Pokemon. I don't know. So, Ducklet therefore must be flying type, because Ducklet's in the flying type gym. So I was right in my initial guess. Ducklet's flying / water. Good for it. It's still going to be my HM slave. I don't really care. He throws out Woobat, and we bring Pansear in to do some more work, because Pansear's now level 33 or 34 like the rest. So we'll have to change that. And more cannon action. This one will take us across the cones, or in the middle of the cones, or whatever. And I guess we have to fight this guy. I became a pilot, which has been my dream since I was a child. I'm extremely strong. Bring it on. Oh, dude, don't worry. I will give you my full undivided attention for about 30 seconds of sped up Pokemon time. Don't you worry. The problem I have with Ducklet being in this gym is that it's water type, and since I wanted to level Panseer, can't really do that since that water could affect that fire type guy that I use. So, hey, remember that time that I wanted to get a Sigilyph? Yeah, that might have been cool, but Psychic Flying doesn't seem like a good combo for me. I don't know. But you're gone. There's your 30 seconds of fame on Team HJ's awesome run-through. More Super Potion action. Looks like everyone's kind of 33 and 34-ish, so can't really complain about that. Cannon will take us back across the gym yet again, and we land on the platform, which is marked out. Trainer, do you remember who told us you were beginning? The cannons can go up, down, left, and right. How about that? Blah, blah, blah. So I've already fought you, which means I have to go across again, but the cannons can go other ways, so I have to get in the cannon on this side, then the cannon will turn, and I go across accordingly. See, I will give them credit, I did screw that up initially, but 5 seconds of thought and a little hint from that guy that I already beat, no problems there. So, target lock acquired. I will shoot you down with my flight technique. I doubt it. You can have your 30 seconds though. Give her your best shot. Yeah, your Oon Pheasant. You can have fun trying to beat me. And you know, I was a little surprised that Rock Tomb wasn't doing more work, but thankfully, Panseer's a beast, and we kind of wear him down, and we yawn him out, and we finally get him asleep. And since I ran out of Rock Tomb, I have to take him out in other ways. So, Panseer's 34. We teach him Fire Blast over Rock Tomb because A, Rock Tomb was out of PP. That's always going to be fun to say, PP. Rock Tomb was out of PP, and never hurts to have more fire for a Fire-type Pokemon. So, yeah, the power is 120, but the accuracy is only 85. And Flame Burst's power is only 70, but the accuracy is 100%. So, there's going to be that trade-off of, do I want to get more power if it hits, or guaranteed hit with less power? That's the debate that's going to come in future times where I have to use Fire-type moves with Panseer. But that's not what we're worrying about today, because we still have to finish the Mistralton City Gym. My plans are perfectly honed. I can't lose. I'm fairly certain you'll lose. Don't worry about that. With your crappy Swoobat. It's like the Zubat of this generation. Everyone's got one and they're all crappy. Do better. Random NPCs in Pokemon. Do better. Because you're done. Oh, his name was Arnold. Yeah. Arnold. Yeah, he got his ass kicked. That's what happened. I was checking the accuracy of Brine, because I learned that in the battle, 100%, so that's good to know. I really gotta start keeping those things in mind, the accuracy ratings, because there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna need to guarantee that hit at the end, and I can't risk that, and blah blah blah, and the Pokemon pros know what I'm talking about. So, eventually, they literally have you jump through hoops here, which I thought was hilarious when I was doing this. How do you get to the gym leader? Oh, I don't know. You just got to go through some hoops. You know, literally, as I smack off the wall there. So after you go through the hoops, you know, you finally get up to where the gym leader's at, which is cool. Physically going through hoops, though, man. Think about that. Like, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've been waiting for you. Did you enjoy flying the hell with the Mistralton City gym cannons? They're my pride and joy. This time, let's try something else. Oh, we'll try something else, Skyla. We will. It involves you losing to HJ. Just like you and everyone else. This damn game. I don't know. That gym's alright, I guess. Alright, so she's got the Swoobat going on. And I think, if I remember correctly, Swoobat is part Psychic, I believe? Which means Bite'll do some damage. So, Panpour is actually kind of useful here at the beginning. I don't know why I went Brian here, but I did. I was thinking that might have done more, but it didn't. I don't know. I was thinking, don't criticize. I don't know what Harp Stamp is, but it was definitely doing some work. But Panfor was able to take out Swoobat, so no problems there, and he gets to level 35, which is cool. Get to do more of that. And she's about to send in Noon Pheasant. So we're going to switch into Sandy. And Sandy's my ground lady. And for those of you that remember the Electric-type gym, she was very handy in that. But Rock Tomb is what we need today. Whirlwind, whatever. Rock Tomb's going to do some work against Flying type, and it doesn't do enough as I would like, but gym leaders generally, from what I've seen in this game, tend to not be as easy as everyone else, so I can't really hate too much. Razor Wind does do a lot of damage there, though, and I was thinking I could edge him out, but apparently level 33 Pokemon still want to learn Quick Attack, and that's what happened there, and that's why Sandy couldn't make it with us. But it's cool, because we got a team of 6. So yeah, Miyagi coming in with that wicked double kick. And double kick does a lot of work, and Pheasant's done. So, no real problems. Hate to see Sandy go. Would like to see her get the experience, but it's cool. She's going to send in Swanna. And I guess Swanna, I'm not 100% on this, but it looks to me that Swanna is an evolved form of Ducklet. I could be wrong. I'm not exactly 100%. I didn't look into it. But that would be my guess. And my main beef with her Swanna is that Aqua Ring. That Aqua Ring has that, like, protect thing going, or that HP heal going after, and that's kind of a pain in the dick. And I wish I would have planned this better, but hey, I forgot that Swanna's Flying type, and Smugleaf being Grass type, not good against flying. So, typical Cerebral H, that's what happened there. But thankfully, Miyagi's still in his Rock Tomb. Unfortunately, Aerial Ace does a lot of damage against the Fighting type Miyagi. So, it's kind of close. It's kind of close. I'm thinking, oh, you know, how are we going to do this? Aqua Ring restore their HP. But Rock Tomb comes in and finishes it, so it doesn't matter. So, pretty interesting battle, I gotta say. Definitely a good one. I've been in worse gym fights, and I've been in better gym fights, but this is a very entertaining match. I enjoyed it, so that's how that happened. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy, because for the first time in a while, we could fight with our full strength. This is an official League Gym badge. I think it'll look good on you. It'll look good in my badge case, because I'm not going to wear it. But it'll look good next to all those other fine badges that I got. Yeah, what up, shiny. So, Aisha received the Jet Badge from Skyla. Wow, hot stuff. Hell yeah, I am. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, since you made me happy, have this TM62 Acrobatics. My present to you is Acrobatics. If the user doesn't have a held item, its power doubles. It's a pretty technical move. Be sure to compensate for the lack of a held item. By the way, when I flew over Twist Mountain on the way to Icarus City, Team Plasma, is that the name? Anyway, they're heading towards the city. What kind of people are they? They're bad people, Skyla. They're bad people. Icarus City is past Route 7 just after you get through Twist Mountain. Heads up, make sure you're ready for it. So, great. Twist Mountain, probably another cave. Not really looking forward to that, but what choice do we have, right? I don't know. As we come outside, we see N. That jerk. They may say it's for understanding one another better, but for what trainers really use battles for is to compete, and they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I the only one that finds this terribly painful? Whatever, I'm going to talk to your Pokemon. I've been living with them since I was born. It's easier for me to talk with them than people, because Pokemon never tell lies. Hey Panfor. Sup bro? Tell me what kind of trainer HJ is? Oh, okay, got it. So she was born in New Town, lives with Mom, was given the Pokedex, started a journey to see the world. Still, this Panfor trusts you for some reason. That's good! If every person in Pokemon cared about one another like you two do, I could watch over the future of people and Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Like Team Plasma does. Gets us using Team Plasma in search for some special stones, like some of the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of 2 legendary Pokemon. It is said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now that we wait for the hero's arrival, I shall resurrect a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon from one of these stones and become its friend. That will show the world that I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say! My vision is to change the world without using force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will be hurt are the instant Pokemon used by foolish trainers. You understand? Pokemon are not tools for people to just use. As a result, Pokemon trainers care about one another like you and your Pokemon will be separated. That does break my heart a little. And just like that, he's gone. So sorry that was a little fast. I tried to do it slower when I went through it, so... And just revealed some endgame stuff, it looks like. Something about magical stones and legendary Dragon-type Pokemon, and Getis and Team Plasma using Pokemon. I don't know. So, there's that. Next time, we'll go take on Twist Mountain through Route 7, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Let's play Pokemon Black.